Some rude and spoiled children are making fun of a poor little girl. They say, look at her. She doesn't even have a new uniform. She can't afford it. She's so poor. Look at her school bag. But the school principal sees everything. The poor girl says sadly, why are they doing this to me? I didn't do anything to them. One of the spoiled girls says, because you're poor. And why do you even come here? This is a private school. You need money and brains to study here. The spoiled girl's grandmother watches her behavior and feels proud. The poor girl says, but my mom tells me that one day I'll study in this school too. The spoiled boy laughs. In your dreams, you will never get into this school. And look at your bag. The poor girl replies, but my mom is saving money to buy me a uniform and pay the school fee. The spoiled girl mocks, then tell your mom to first get you a proper bag and uniform. Just then, the poor girl's mom arrives and asks, tell me, what's going on with my daughter? The girl says, these kids are teasing me. They say I can't study here because I don't have a uniform or school bag. The mom gets angry and says to the kids, listen carefully. If you really study in this school, then you should know how to behave. This isn't about money. It's about being human and kind. At that moment, the rich girl's grandmother also arrives and says, what's the problem? What's happening with my granddaughter? The woman replies, your granddaughter is insulting my child just because we are poor. The grandmother says, no, she's not insulting. She's just telling the truth. The woman says, now I understand where your granddaughter learned such rude behavior. The grandmother says proudly, look, there are two things. One, the father of this girl you're talking about is my son, and he owns this school. Two, only students with talent or money can study here, and your daughter doesn't seem to fit in either group. The mother replies, listen again, my daughter is very smart. Just because we don't have money doesn't mean she doesn't have talent. The grandmother says, I don't want to argue, and walks away with her granddaughter. The little girl looks at her mom and says sadly, I'll never be able to study in this school. I don't have a uniform, no school bag. Her mom hugs her and says, look, my dear, I promise you, next year you will study in this same school. I will work day and night. The girl asks with a smile, will you also buy me a new bag? The mom replies, yes, we'll do everything. You deserve it. As they start walking away, the principal stops them and says, wait, I want to talk to you. The next day, when the spoiled girl tries to enter the school, the guard stops her. I'm the new guard here. Your name is not on the list. You can't enter. The spoiled girl says angrily, do you know who I am? I'm the daughter of the school owner. If you don't let me in, I'll get you fired. Her grandmother comes and says, what's happening? Why can't my granddaughter go in? The guard replies, she's not on the list. I have clear orders. She's not allowed inside. Someone else has been given her seat. The guard adds, and that other girl, she's really nice. Just then, the poor girl arrives with her mom. The spoiled girl's father also comes and says, Mom, I made the decision. My daughter will not study in this school anymore. The grandmother is shocked. What? Your own daughter? That's such an insult. The father says, no, it's not an insult. I want her to learn real values. And sadly, she hasn't learned them yet. She will now go to a government school. A few moments later, the man comes to the poor girl's mom and says, look, I'm very sorry for everything that happened. I'm the owner of this school and also the father of the girl who hurt your daughter. But I want to say sorry. In this school, we try to teach children how to be good human beings. Maybe I couldn't give enough time to my daughter. Her mother passed away. My own mother raised her, but maybe she didn't do it right either. The woman replies, you rich people always think you are better, but the truth is different. Your daughter treated mine very badly. The man says, please give me one chance to make things right. I spoke to the principal of my daughter's old school. They agreed to take her back. Now, if she proves in 3 months that she deserves to study here again, she can come back because I want her to become a better example. But if she fails, then she won't return. The grandmother walks away with her granddaughter. The woman turns to the man and says, sir, I'm truly thankful for what you've done for my daughter. Thank you for the scholarship, the uniform, the books, everything. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.